Hello, it's a very sunny Saturday here. I'm starting the vlog very late at 2:45. I don't know what Izzy's been doing up in her room. Drawing, definitely, and other things. Haven't seen much of her all day. I've been sitting at my laptop for hours doing vlog related stuff. Look, I got my new puzzle roller mat out. Well, I say new, my mum sent it up with my dad because her table's not big enough to accommodate it apparently, but mine is. I haven't actually rolled my puzzle up yet. I didn't quite dare, but I thought I'd try it on camera. We can have a go together. This is the laziest hanging clothes out attempt ever. I just pushed it into the doorway, but it's in the sun actually, on the air, so hopefully that should work. I put them on the air late last night after putting a wash load on. They're pretty much dry actually. Absolutely beautiful. I love it when the washing gets really dry. It's quite difficult to achieve. As usual, I still haven't done my washing up, so I do need to do that. And I've also got quite a few admin-y things, a little list of things to go through throughout the afternoon. And another ambition of mine today is about an hour before shop closing time, which is probably about 4ish, I think, I need to get out and buy a few things. I know I did that massive online shop, but I was prioritising bulky, heavy things. And there's a few things that I couldn't get from that shop that I need to get, so I'm going to hopefully do that later. I'm just going to go to the discount supermarket. I need bird seed. The birds have been voraciously gobbling that food up, and I've noticed it's going a bit manky in the bottom. Ew, so I need to get that out and give it a good clean really. I've discovered a downside to feeding the birds. I can't see any now, but there was quite a lot earlier. Bird poo in the garden, not the nicest. I've been having to watch where I put my feet. I think what I'm going to do is just tip the all right stuff out and put that into wash actually. Poor birdies, can't give them mouldy food. Ew, talk about biting the hand that feeds you. They've even pooed on their own feeder. Oops. No, right. Haven't quite got the control of this yet. I could probably blast it out actually if I put it up there. Yeah, let's try that. Hold the camera back though. Look at that. Jet washing. Seriously, that might be enough to get it all out. I thought I was going to have to take it in and put it in the washing up bowl. Right, that should be enough to soak if it will stand upright. Which it won't. I need to weight it with something, don't I? What if I put the lid on? Ew, I don't want to touch the bird poo. Right there, that'll weight it now. Good, okay. Let's have a little bit of extra. Top that up a bit. Good. It's getting quite late now. I've washed up and had some lunch, which I didn't film because it was instant noodles with a lump of cheese in it and I felt embarrassed, but that is what I had. And I've decided I'm going to try and put this puzzle away. Now, what I did start doing was separating the sky bits from the grassy bits and the castly bits, so I'm wondering if I should just sort of arrange them on there so I can roll them up in their sections. I think that is what I'll do. Might take me a while. Should have thought of this last night, shouldn't I? Oh well, I guess it'll be worth it once it's all done, won't it? I've had an idea. I reckon I'm doing it a long way. Oh gosh, it's going to spill everywhere. Perhaps I should start with a small amount. Can I just transfer that onto there? Yeah, I think I could get that process a little bit faster now I've established the basic principles. Okay, that can be our grassy section then. Okay, I'm ready to roll, and I'm not quite sure how to do this. I'm assuming this goes around once with the felt, so it's got some felt to be against. Let's move that in a bit. And then hopefully, I mean, I can't quite believe it's going to work, but I'm sure it must do. Otherwise they wouldn't sell them, surely. Oh, I should get my straps ready. Hang on. It comes with straps with Velcro on for doing them up. Right. Are we ready? I tell you what, I'll put the camera down. That would be a good idea. Here we go. Will it work? It feels so wrong. It's like magic. Ooh. Okay, straps going on. This is a new skill I'm developing here. I've never done this before. See, I can still learn new things. Right, that's on. There you go, you could take that down your friend's house now, couldn't you, if you were allowed to go to your friend's house. There we are, done. Except one piece fell out when I carried it over to the corner. I'll just put that back in the box. Let's chuck the card in. There we are, got a bit of a clearer table to work at now. Hopefully that will help me to concentrate better. I've just looked up the closing time of that shop I want to go to today, and it's 5:30 that it closes, and it's 4 o'clock now. So I reckon I could sit down and get quite a bit done that I need to do in the next half an hour. I'm printing out a ton of tunes. 20 IB has sent me to learn. That's the last one just coming through there. I'm going to put them in oh, what's that? It's his biology. I'm going to put them in a folder. I've always got a spare folder. I'll put one on the shopping list because that's the last one being used. This will be my flute homework the next few weeks. So what I'll do with my hour is I'll spend 20 minutes on technique / warm up, and then 40 minutes learning these tunes. And I think the idea is to incorporate them into our pub band set eventually, but in the meantime make a collaborative video project playing them. That's the aim. Whether it'll actually happen I don't know, but I shall go ahead and learn them. There we are. It can be like a working folder because I've always got repertoire to learn for IB. Well, not always. I haven't for the last couple of months, but normally I do. I have done a couple of my little admin-y jobs. I haven't got through my whole list, but it's 4:30 now, so it's 1 hour till the shop shuts. And I don't want to leave it right till the last minute in case there's a queue. And also, it's nothing worse. You do your one trip to a shop in a blue moon and then you have to rush. So that's not going to be good. Right, so yes, I'm going to go imminently. It's an absolutely gorgeous day. Lovely and warm. I don't need a jumper. Will there be a massive big queue outside the shop? That's a question. I don't think so at this time of day, but I haven't been on a Saturday before. That's my mini shopping spree done. Do you think I look like a ninja? Yeah. Right, I'm off home. I am back. Oh, there's an Izzy. Hello, Izzy.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm good.
I'm back with my big haul. There are secret things in there because my mum's birthday is coming up. Aha. I've sent Izzy up to her room on a crockery hunt and she's not amused, but she hoards it up there. She does. Especially the reusable straws, to the point where there's not any left in the whole of the house apart from in her hoard in her room. It's 7:30 in the evening now. I've been editing, a favourite pastime of mine, as you well know. A very pleasant way for me to spend a Saturday afternoon. Really enjoyed that, so I've done about an hour of editing, I think. I am going for a walk up the hill somewhere in the woods, somewhere isolated. Isabel cannot wait to get me out of the house. She wants to come down here and dance all around the front room. And I have told her you can just do it when I'm here, but she's too embarrassed, she says. So I'm going to get my shoes back on for the second time today. I'm just looking at the position they're in and I'm thinking, how on earth? It looks like I took them off whilst standing with a foot either side of that chair thing, and I honestly didn't, so I don't know how they've ended up like that. Ah, here she is. I was just telling the vlog how you're trying to get rid of me.
Yes, I am.
Why?
Because I want to dance.
So I told you. I'm out. I've escaped. And she's got the front room to herself to do some dancing. I've got a feeling I haven't been up this way before. Or have I? And there's a lot of litter. I don't remember coming past Beer Can Alley. Looks a bit overgrown up there. I think I might take another route. Back down we go. Good thing about these woods near where I live is there are lots and lots of little paths leading off other paths. It's like a real maze / warren, and it is quite easy to do a different walk almost every time. And that's saying something, you know. Now, after all these months of having to do local walks, bit boggy. I reckon these are old railway sleepers. Isabel doesn't know what she's missing, dancing around that boring old front room. More mud. Ow! Getting spiked by holly. Looks like someone's been building a den in these woods. Nobody seems to be at home now though. I still find it hard to believe all these months on that me, a musician, is having a walk in the woods on a Saturday night instead of doing a gig. It's my working night, Saturday night. But never mind, we're healthy and we're not starving and we have a roof over our heads, so I definitely have nothing to complain about really in the grand scheme of things. Onwards and upwards. Cool. It's really getting overgrown. I'm getting attacked by brambles. Oh man, that looks like a proper ferocious one as well. Look at it. Reminds me of Jaws in plant form. Right, out of the way you. Ow! I'm getting spiked. Oh, look at it. Lovely South Wales in July. Height of gig season. One of the months of the year when I earn the most money usually. It's a bit seasonal being a musician. Well, it is for me anyway, because I tend to do mainly weddings at this particular point. I've worked up a thirst. That's what my stash of Coca-Cola was for. Moments like this. Chilled Coke in the bag. Lovely spot, bit of solitude and a thirst. And quite warm because A, I've climbed up a big hill, and also because it's July and it's quite hot today, even though it's the evening. I'm going to find somewhere secluded to sit and enjoy it and then head back down the hill to Izzy again. Oh look, there's a little bunny. Oh, cute. I found somewhere. I might need to take my hoodie off, I've worked up quite a sweat. Stay. Oh, I've got my Christmas t-shirt on. I kind of figured I could get away with anything during the pandemic. It's only you, isn't it, that really sees me. Cheers. Here's to going out for a drink on a Saturday night. Neither Izzy or I are hungry yet, even though it's quite late. It's about 8 o'clock in the evening and still light. But I bought her some Haribos when I went out earlier as a treat. And I think she's been pigging out on them, ruining her appetite. And I've been pigging out on a Turkish Delight, on a packet of crisps while I was editing, like nibbling with one hand, editing with the other. So we've put off dinner. But I'm going to be really lazy and just eat the ready meals that I bought for a treat, but not as in a treat as in they're nice, but a treat as in I don't have to cook and wash up. They were £1.39 each. I always have to have macaroni cheese from that place because that's the only vegetarian one they do. I'm doing some YouTube comments. Next best thing to being down the pub. I've been sat here for a while. I've answered all the comments that came in on tonight's upload, which I really enjoyed. Thank you so much for all the comments, by the way. I'm going to head back down the hill, back home now, back to Izzy, so we can have some dinner together. Bit of a late Saturday night dinner. If you liked this video, please consider giving it a like, because that really helps the channel to grow. If you're new here and you'd like to follow more of our story through life, feel free to hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!